Favorable Lordship. The other day I mentioned matter. 2 days unlisted matter. Extremely urgent matter.
But you'll have to get it in the first half. Can you get it? 1 o'clock?
Let me try.
You try. If it comes, it comes. Have you served copies on the respondents?
I've already started. Another copy I will serve.
You please inform them that you are moving it unlisted.
Definitely.
You serve copies on all respondents. All the respondents. What is the matter about? Transfer.
It is Mondal matter.
Mondal.
Yes, BTC has passed the order.
BTC is there, then revenue is there. You serve copies.
May I please say, Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, I'm praying for listing of a writ petition for admission in the next week, any day.
What is the subject matter?
Your Lordship, the subject matter is about non-regularization of a fixed pay employee.
13 March.
Much obliged.
I beg to mention and read petitions 66 to public 2023. It was last listed 1/5/6/2023.
You want it to be listed 13 March.
Replace.
Accountant General.
Yes, Lordship, they had to provide the instruction.
Who's for Accountant General?
Lordship, on last occasion,
Right, we're keeping it aside for
Yes,
the
Lord.
time being. Mr. Roy is not for Accountant General.
Lordship, instructions I have not yet received, Lordship. Only 2 days time is required, Lordship. It is ready already. It is ready. Only the signature is pending. On Monday or Tuesday, Lordship.
Monday. Matter be listed on Monday again as learned counsel to
Standing
the
counsel,
Health
Health
Department, MSD Bora, submits that the instructions will be received accordingly in the meantime. Let the learned counsel for the petitioner appears. Let the matter be listed on 4th.
Much obliged.
The time being too much. Yes,
Lordship, one mention.
over. Yes. The instructions
Lordship, FPPO has been issued, Lordship.
issued. Oh, very nice. So your PPO has been issued. We are closing it. Hard learned counsel for the parties. The writ petition was filed by the petitioner praying for grant of release of family pension to the petitioner as she is an unmarried daughter. Stop. Petitioner. Unmarried daughter is available for life
Or like,
as she is an unmarried daughter. It is submitted that the late father of the petitioner superannuated from the Assam police, and pursuant to his superannuation, he had received pension ID PPO number so and so dated 7/8/2020. The late father was also granted PCRG ID order dated 7/8/2020. However, on 24/12/2020, the late father of the petitioner expired, leaving behind the petitioner. You are the only daughter.
Yes, Lordship.
That's the only child.
I have one brother also,
one brother is also there. Minor.
and the only daughter. Unmarried.
How old is your brother?
29 as on 2021.
FPVO
Is-
can be issued in the
is-
name of one person only, Lordship.
Sorry?
FPPO, family pension order can be issued in one name of one person only.
The,
That's why. Lordship.
the living behind the petitioner and her brother. Stop. Her brother is about 29 years old. It is further submitted that the mother of the petitioner predeceased their father. Stop. The petitioner had approached the authorities for release of family pension pursuant to expiry of the father of the petitioner. However, the family pension was not released. Having no alternative, she has approached this court. This court, by earlier orders, had permitted the Standing Counsel Accountant General to obtain the required instructions. Stop. Today, when the matter is fixed, Mr. P. Chakraborty, learned Standing Counsel Accountant General, has placed before the court a communication showing a communication to the Treasury officer issued by the Senior Accounts Officer, Office of the Principal Accountant General, A&E, Assam, whereby the family pension order in favor of the writ petitioner, namely Miss Rumi Das, shown to be the unmarried dependent daughter of late Rajanikanto Das, ex-Havildar, for CFP is compassionate
Lordship, compassionate family pension.
family pension and other dues have been issued. Stop. Learned Counsel for the Accountant General submits that in view of this communication, the petitioner may have already received her dues. Stop. Learned Counsel for the petitioner, although does not have the instruction, submits that since the family pension order has already been issued in favor of the writ petitioner, there is no further cause to be urged in the present writ petition. Stop. Thereof, taking into consideration the submissions made, the writ petition stands closed as not pressed in view of the communication dated so and so, number so and so, by which the Treasury Officer Sunitpur Tejpur was informed or was communicated the release of the family pension order in favor of the writ petition.
Copy of the letter also marked for petitioner also.
Copy of the letter is also seen to be marked to the writ petitioner. Stop. Copy of the said letter is retained in the case report. Writ petition accordingly dismissed as disposed of in terms of the above. MS M. Bhattacharjee appears for respondent 1, 2, 3. Mr. R. Porpujari appears for respondent 4 and 6. Disposed.
Much obliged.
Right, Your Lordship. This petition has been directed against an order of transfer. And this is, my lord, there are special circumstances. Now, the daughter of the petitioner, who is 9 years old, she is suffering
Lordship,
from.
may I interrupt, Lordship? Lordship, here all the respondents are of Corporation Department, Lordship. And SC Corporation is not shown, Lordship. Most probably they are not aware, so I'll be informing.
Have you must have served copies? Sir, did you inform him the matter is listed? Of course, it's not your duty to do that. You,
It is not shown,
you request your junior to inform him. We'll take it up after a while. We're just keeping his aside for a while.
বহুত আছে শাম তালুকদার ময়ূরী গুঞ্জন মন্ডল
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Lordship, I am substituted petitioner, Your Lordship. My mother instituted this proceeding, Your Lordship. My father, Your Lordship, was an employee of ammunition depot, Army Department, Your Lordship, 99 APO. Sometime in 1986, Your Lordship,
Yes.
he was suspended from service for an alleged misappropriation of some funds, your lordship. And FIR was also lost against him, your lordship. And and the case was instituted in the CJM court, Kamrup, your lordship. The CJM, Kamrup, convicted the petitioner, my father, your lordship. That is at page 22, your lordship.
Yes.
Convicted for sentence for RI for 2 years and a fine, your lordship. And that judgment, your lordship, was challenged before the sessions court, your lordship. And the sessions
There
court,
appears to be a disciplinary inquiry instituted against you.
there was no disciplinary
Yes.
proceeding initiated against me, your lordship.
That
I
is
was
what
never-
is stated in the affidavit.
Yes.
But we have not been informed, your lordship. At any point of time, there was no
That
intimation
is
to
a
us, your
different
lordship.
issue, but your prayer in the writ petition is for release of your dues.
Lordship,
Now, if there is a disciplinary proceeding whereby you have been dismissed,
lordship.
we don't know whether, what is the order enclosed here?
No, Lordship, that order was not,
Then
but it was on 27/9/1989.
why don't you furnish a copy, at
Lordship.
least to the council?
Lordship. That I,
Once a disciplinary proceeding
Proceeding
is
was-
instituted and there is an order, you'll have to challenge that.
We are
Yes.
not aware of it, your lordship.
Correct?
Only in 2016, from their affidavit, we have come to know.
Exactly, but then have you filed any application saying that this order has never been served on us?
no.
That order is, unless we at least go through the order, it will not be possible for us to understand. Criminal proceeding is on a separate issue.
Yes.
Disciplinary proceeding is again in a different compartment.
But when there was no intimation to ask your lordship.
That's right. So you'll have to put to challenge the inquiry report and the proceedings, which is not under challenge in the writ
That
petition.
was not furnished to us, your lordship. That may be furnished to us, the action may be issued to furnish.
Lordship, I will
Same to
take.
lordship. With a liberty to challenge that, your lordship.
No, first let him get the information whether it
Lordship.
was furnished, not furnished.
Whether he participated in the DP or not, that
You'll
was
have to
also
give
not
that
there.
because without looking into that, we cannot. Heard learned counsel for the parties, this writ petition is filed by the petitioner who is by the petitioner who was substituted in place of her husband.
Yeah,
Initially, it was filed by your husband.
no, Lordship, his wife filed it.
Okay, filed by the writ petitioner
And now by that,
Claiming-
daughter, your
claiming the retiral benefits of her husband, late
G.K. Sharma.
G.K. Sharma, who was serving under the army,
Yes,
here,
Your Lordship.
ammunition depot at
under the
Narangi.
army in the ammunition depot and posted in Narangi in Guwahati. Stop. Husband is Gauri Kanta Sharma. Stop. During the pendency of the writ petition, the petitioner expired and by orders of the court, passed in 15/11/2021, the legal heirs, namely the daughter and 2 sons, have been substituted as writ petitioners in place of the writ petitioner. So the case projected is that during the service of the service of late G.K. Sharma under the army, there was a criminal case which was instituted against him and which culminated into a sessions trial being, culminated into into a
conviction
conviction
order and
passed by
subsequently
the Judicial Magistrate First Class in GR case number 2841 of 1986. Pursuant thereto, an appeal was filed before the Sessions Court, being appeal number. Do you have the appeal number?
Yes. 6 of 1999.
6 of
1999.
1999, which came to be allowed and the conviction was set aside.
And remanded back to fresh
And-
trial.
And the matter was remanded back for fresh trial. So
during the
then what
pendency he
happens?
died, Your Honor.
Then what happens?
Then
During
Lordship,
the pendency of the trial, Your Honor.
During the pendency of the trial, the late G.K. Sharma expired, and therefore
Case was
the
aborted.
the trial was abated against the petitioner. So the petitioner, being the widow of late Sweden, had approached this court praying for appropriate orders for issuance of a direction for release of all dues payable to her in respect of her late husband, in respect of her husband, late Gaurikanta Sharma, in view of the fact that the initial conviction was interfered and set aside by the Sessions Court, and the matter was remanded back for fresh trial, and during the fresh trial, the husband of the petitioner expired. So the respondents contested the case by filing an affidavit in opposition. So in para 3 of the affidavit in opposition, there is an averment that a departmental inquiry was initiated against the writ petitioner. And pursuant to the departmental inquiry, the disciplinary authority dismissed the petitioner with effect from 27/9/1989. So this disciplinary proceeding or the dismissal order of the writ petitioner is not under challenge in the present writ petition. So on a pointed query to the learned counsel to the petitioner, on a pointed query to the learned counsel for the petitioner, it is submitted that to the best of the instructions received from the petitioner, no inquiry as per law was conducted and no inquiry report was furnished to the petitioner. So, learned counsel for the respondents also submit that as on today, he does not have the instructions whether the copy of the inquiry report was furnished to the husband of the present petitioner, father of the present petitioner, late G.K. Sharma, or whether he had participated in the proceedings. Stop. He prays for some time to apprise the court from the records available with the department. So, accordingly, let the matter be listed after 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Lordship.
By
We
which
have,
time?
we have responded to the affidavit, Your Worship,
Yes.
by our reply, Your Worship,
Yes.
and we have addressed the para number 3 in para number 4 of the reply, Your Worship.
Yes. But you have not said that copy of the
That
inquiry was not.
specifically said, Your Worship.
Then it will be presumed that you have received the copy. Let the matter be listed after 2 weeks, enabling the CGC to apprise the court
Lordship.
as to whether the late G.K. Sharma participated in the disciplinary inquiry and whether any inquiry report was
Now,
furnished.
copy may be
Lordship, I will produce the
The
records,
director.
Lordship. It will
No.
be better law.
Let the matter be listed again on on 18th of March
Lordship, let it be on 19th.
20th of
Lordship.
20. List according.
Retrial, Lordship. Lordship, our name is not reflected in the cause. This mobile no copy has been served to us. Lordship, may kindly take up the matter on Monday, my lord.
What do you say? Copy not served.
I think your lordship is served in the government department, not in the cooperative, our commission department.
Come on Monday.
Monday.
I am deeply obliged. Lordship, our name may be reflected in the causes. As the
You know it is there on Monday. Why are you insisting whether it is to be reflected? If reflected, it will come. Otherwise, you note it down. It is on Monday.
Monday, but afterward, Lordship, it's a problem.
Hmm?
After motions, there is our name is not reflected sometimes.
You take down the details of the number because it may not be possible for the registry. Sometimes they will miss out.
My lord.
Matter be listed on Monday as it is submitted that learned counsel for the cooperation department has not received copy of the writ petition filed. Accordingly, at her request, matter be listed on Monday. Meanwhile, copy of the writ petition be advance copy of the writ petition
Just
be
now I have given a copy.
to the council, standing council, cooperation department. Names of all councils, including standing council, be reflected in the course list.
I'm so deeply obliged, my lord.
Lordship, in this matter, we already have filed the affidavit. But one thing is required that everything has been forwarded, Lordship. And as their pay has been refixed, so they are to get the arrear salary, Lordship. So in 2018, Lordship, we have stated that due to paucity of fund. So we need to take an updated instruction, Lordship, whether this has been disbursed or not. Because
Lordship may peruse order dated 8/1/21, Lordship, where they have admitted the as my learned friend has submitted as on 8/1/21.
8/2/22.
21.
8/2/21.
21, Lordship.
8/2/21.
Yes, Lord.
So they want to apprise them.
Yes,
update.
Lordship. Only what happened by the last order, this honorable court directed me to take the instruction. I've tried, but I could not communicate with the petitioners.
Then we close it. He must have received it.
So that part is their lordship. So what I may pray, lordship, that matter will be closed, keeping a liberty. If they have not received, then they may approach the fish.
Okay, heard learned counsel for the parties. This writ petition is filed by the petitioner. Praying for what?
Area salary, lordship.
Arrear salary. For the period? For the period?
It's a long period, lordship,
Refixation, Lordship.
because the juniors were given lordship.
Arrear salary with effect from 16/12/1996.
In our affidavit, we have stated, Lordship, in paragraph 5.
The petitioners are rendering services as what? Constables.
Constable.
Constables. All under APRO.
APRO.
All under APRO.
APR.
Under the Assam Police Radio Organization. Stop. The petitioners are aggrieved that persons similarly situated or junior to the petitioners have been drawing a basic pay which is not at par with the writ petitioners, and therefore they are claiming the arrears of pay as per their dues. So matter is contested by the respondents by filing their necessary affidavit. So as per order dated 8/2/2021, the state council submissions was recorded that there was no dispute regarding the entitlement of the petitioners to the balance of the pay. And the same could not be released because of dearth of funds. So subsequently, the matter was listed on 12/2/2024, permitting the petitioner to complete his instructions on the complete his instructions. Stop. Today, when the matter is called up, Mr. S. Chakraborty, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that in spite of his best efforts, he could not seek, he could not contact the writ petitioners, and therefore he submits that at this stage the matter may be closed, as there is every likelihood of the petitioners receiving their arrear dues
Yes, my lord.
as payable by the department. However, he seeks liberty to approach this court in the event the amounts have not been released as prayed for. Stop. MSM Bhattacharya, learned counsel, appearing for the government, does not oppose
Lordship.
the submissions made by the counsel for the petitioner. As also Mr. R. Corpusari and Mr. R. K. Talukdar, appearing for finance and accountant general respectively. Stop. Taking into consideration the submissions made at the bar, the writ petition stands closed, with liberty to the petitioner to approach the court again if the grievances are not redressed. Both the writ petitions in the same order,
Yes,
both
Lordship.
disposed of.
Deeply obliged.
Okay.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, matter relates to non-payment of fixed pay of the petitioner, Lordship. On the last occasion, Mr. Samoa was directed to obtain instruction, Lordship.
Where is Mr. Chamoa? Yes,
Lordship, my senior leaks in another court, kindly.
you find out. You get his instructions. What instructions he has, you place it before the court,
Yes, Lordship.
just for the time being. Yes. We'll call it up again.
Lordship directed me to file my affidavit, my lord. Now, my lord, last night, my lord, we have got the records of 2020, 2003, my lord. Now the records, now the instruction is full, my lord. I will file my affidavit within 2-3 days, my lord. But let the matter be listed on 11th, my lord.
Yes. Is agreed to let the matter be listed on 11th of March, by which date Mr. S. Bora, learned counsel for
SSA, lord.
SSA, submits that he'll file his affidavit.
Lord.
Any other counsel?
I am for elementary.
Mr. P. N. Sharma appears for the elementary education. There are some private respondents.
Private response,
They have not appeared.
they have not appeared.
List on 11.
Obliged.
May please, my lord.
Yeah.
My lord, affidavits are perhaps pending to be filed.
May I please, Your Lordship, my senior is in like Senator Court.
That is not a ground for adjournment, madam. You are here.
Kindly take for time being.
My lord, affidavits otherwise have not been filed by them in each of the matters. There is a
What is the issue about?
issue, my lord,
Variable DNS allowance.
variable payment of DNS allowance, which was filed a notification which was granted a retrospective effect. Thereby, we being a security agency, we have to pay the ESI as well as the EPF as a.
Okay, at the request of MS so-and-so, matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks.
My lord,
And if you-
may I point out that there is a connected writ petition number 5752 of 21. Therein, an affidavit was filed by the state, and that is fixed for filing of our reply to the affidavit on 1st of April. If possible.
1st of April.
1st of April.
Okay.
Well-
Submits that affidavit has not been filed.
Lordship, kindly may it be taken after some time.
No, we are fixing it on 1st, recording your presence. Whatever you want to file, you file it on that day. You say, Mr.
N. Chaudhary, ma'am. N. Chaudhary, ma'am.
N. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the connected matter is fixed on 1st
First, ma'am.
of April, being WPC number
5752 of 2021.
5752
Of 2021.
2021. Their issues are same.
Same, my lord.
Are you
Same
sure?
petition. Same, my lord. VDA.
Okay. He submits that these matters may also be listed along with the said writ petition on the next date fixed, which is 1st of April. So MS so-and-so appears for the respondents. Let these writ petitions be listed on 1st along with WPC so-and-so. Respondents are permitted to file their affidavits in the meantime in the other writ petitions if so advised.
Well, there are interim orders in the.
Interim orders passed earlier will continue till the next, until further orders.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
Yes.
Wait, His Lordship, kindly pass our question time, please.
Lordship, they have filed a reply yesterday, Lordship. I think that was not on record.
Not on record.
I think yesterday
You
they
have received the copy.
Yes, Your Lordship. Yesterday they have filed.
Counsels of the bar submit that an affidavit in reply has been filed. Copies thereof have been served on the respondents. However, same is not connected to the case report. Registry to verify and list the matter after 1 week.
Wait, Your Lordship. Matter pertains to non-payment of salary since the date of the regularization of service of the petitioner, annexed 7. Petitioner's number is 36, serial number, page number 50, Your Lord.
Yes, 50.
Yeah, that is the main issue since the date of regularization, petitioner,
36 is the petitioner.
yes, is not getting salaries or anything else till today. So government has filed their affidavit. Respondent number 4, director, accepting, not denying anything, but in paragraph 6, page number 80. Para 6, page
80, Lordship.
Hmm?
Page 80.
page 80.
Page 80.
80.
There it has been stated that as per record available, the petitioner falls under illegal stroke irregular category. Teachers appointed during the period of 1991 to 1996, though the service of the petitioner along with similarly situated teacher appears to have been regularized on adjustment as per Gov notification dated 9/8/2005.
Matter be listed for hearing, then pleadings are completed. We'll hear
Yes,
the matter.
Lordship, means I have to coordinate with judgment, Lordship, that's why.
There are certain judgment, Lordship, from the coordinate bench, Lordship.
I would like.
There is a direction to the department to verify, and if they are eligible, then.
Let us see that. Let us see. Is it with regard to those lists?
Yes.
Lordship, these
Lists,
they
1,
were
2, 3.
they were regularized, Lordship, in 2005 itself.
Let us see the judgment.
Yes, I am giving extra.
What will be the effect of this order? Please tell me. You are here before the court
Yes.
making a claim And it is because the authorities are not able to decide, or you're not accepting the decision of the authority. Now remanding the matter back to be decided individually will result in the same thing. They have already decided.
Yes, but the main issue here is that the issue is whether they are illegally appointed or irregular.
That's right. So that is
Yeah.
that is, if you require, we'll decide it here.
Yes, Lord.
Why remand it back? Heard learned counsel for the parties. It is seen that the pleadings are complete. Matter be listed for hearing. Are there other matters? There must be other matters.
There are certain other matters.
You give a list.
One set of
Not-
from the
not
same
similar.
list has been disposed of with the issue means contempt case was filed, but it has been disposed of that their category falls under the illegal category. So they are supposed to challenge that order again, or might have challenged it. That's not-
We don't know that.
Lordship.
Let the matter be listed for hearing. You choose a date in April. 2nd April. 2nd April for hearing.
May I please your lordship? On 22nd 11/2023, landed counsel for the finance department took time for filing affidavit. My problem is the affidavit already filed with the Director of Secondary Education of Assam is vague, nothing is there. But finances
Have you
affidavit is
filed
necessary.
you wanted to file a rejoinder, you filed.
I have not filed. I am waiting for this, the finances affidavit, because affidavit filed by Secondary Education Department has is.
So you don't want to file a rejoinder in respect of secondary education?
I will file after
No,
finance
that-
department. If
Yes, so you
because matter relates to great pay, your lordship. Only difficult.
file your affidavit.
Yes, my lord, perhaps he has not served with us with any extra copy, my lord.
Extra copy, sir.
Let him serve one extra.
Give
copy.
him one more extra copy.
Today,
Today itself, yes.
but already served.
We are not recording all this. We'll just say we'll give you 2 weeks time to file your affidavit. Can you file it within 2 weeks?
My lord, it will.
3
require
weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks to file their affidavit.
All right.
Otherwise, my lord, kindly, otherwise, my lord, there is a notification in respect of grade pay issued by the finance department. They are claiming benefits under that notification. They are not claiming any adverse benefits against the notification. Nonetheless, my lord, I will be filing the affidavit. I do not know why.
Are you saying that you agree to the prayers made?
My lord, it appears, my lord.
Problem is, my lord, already similarly situated several districts they are getting it.
Which notification?
My lord,
Page 83.
my lord, page 47. That is the prayer portion, my lord. Kindly,
47.
my lord. Page 47 is the prayer portion, my lord. Reading the measure of mandamus be issued directing so and so, you pass an order granting, directing the inspector of schools, Borpeta Circle, Borpeta, to forfeit pass an order granting petitioners the grade pay due to them when they acquire the necessary academic and professional training qualification in terms of notification so and so published by Finance Pay Research Unit Department, amending Assam Service revision of pension rules.
Then there is another notification,
Yes.
2nd July.
Authorities for releasing grade pay to the petitioners in terms of notification dated 2nd July 2018 issued by finance based on the resolution on the report of the anomaly committee along with arrears and.
So there are 2 notifications.
Yes.
And on both notifications, they are required to get it.
Yes.
So where are the notifications?
There's notifications, lordship will file.
Page 80, my lord, annexure 14, 114.
First, lordship will find it from page 76. Page 76. And the second one, lordship will find it page 80. petitioners claim that they are, my lord, trained graduate and trained undergraduate teachers of the erstwhile pre-senior madrasa.
No, no. 2nd July says what?
2nd July, lordship will find at page 76, my lord.
Yes, where is the grade pay?
So grade pay is with regard to, my lord, the 4th August 2018 notification at page 80, which lordship has sent. And the 2nd July notification, my lord, my lord will find at page 76. Here, my
Who
lord,
is to release that grade pay?
my lord, the authorities in the education department. Therefore, he is,
After due verification.
yes, so therefore, my lord, his prayer, he is making a prayer, my lord, he is claiming his prayer against the inspector of schools, Borpeta, at page 47.
So we can close it with a direction.
Lordship, our problem is that he is not releasing despite several representation, which are on record. On the
What is
contrary,
education department's
on the
stand?
contrary, some other district they are paying. We have annexed. Same case. Article 14.
So we have filed our affidavit.
I know their affidavit is vague. Nothing.
Nothing.
Because the notification, the state notifications, it is silent on whether it should be given to erstwhile madrasas. Because now by the repealing act, your lordship, that has been, now they are under the secondary, your lordship, secondary
You see your
department.
affidavit?
Lordship.
My lord, problem is erstwhile it was senior madrasa, now it is ME school. So there is nothing, no difficulty. Page 150 onwards, lordship. I have submitted that other districts are paying. Several districts order, page 150 onwards. Annexion 19 onwards, lordship. I have annexed it.
They have categorically denied that you filed any representation dated 25/11.
Representations are on record, lordship.
No, you read their para 15 of their affidavit.
Oh. I'll reply with record. Para 15.
Yes, of their affidavit.
Affidavit filed by the director of secondary. No, district authority said so.
No,
But,
not director.
DC.
Assistant commissioner, DC.
DC. But our representations are on record with this writ petition. Kindly come to page 179.
One minute.
We annex 25.
1 minute. It will have to be decided.
Yes.
The issue is whether they are erstwhile madrasas, whether they are entitled to it or not.
Absolutely. So it is for the administrative department, my lord.
No, they have not decided anything.
So finance is to clarify.
We will file an affidavit supporting that.
Sending it back, we'll only say that we'll only ensure that it comes back again with some order of the department which nobody understands.
Lordship, that will not serve the purpose.
Okay, heard learned counsel for the parties at the request made by, you are filing some affidavit.
I will file an affidavit.
The Finance department may file an affidavit within a period of 2 weeks from today. Let the matter be listed again on
May I pray for 3 weeks time, my lord?
3 weeks.
Three
To be listed after 3 weeks.
Ma'am.
List on 3rd of April.
Okay.
3rd of April, deeply obliged.
I'm so obliged.
Obliged.
Get an extra copy.
Our case is also like that. Other districts are paying, why we are not being
We'll
paid?
examine.
Extra copy did
দিলো, দিলো। আজিয়ে দিম? কত করে দিব লাগিব? Deeply obliged, Lordship.
May I please have it? Lordship, today is government supposed to file their appeal.
Yes.
My lord,
Any affidavit file? No.
my lord, I have the affidavit like from the concerned authority itself.
You have?
I have the instructions from the concerned
You are
authority.
permitted to file affidavit, so we'll say that you don't want to file affidavit, we'll close it.
Lord, may give me a chance.
We had already given you chance.
My lord, these instructions would suffice to dispose of the matter.
That's what I'm saying. Show us.
Well,
What is the issue about? What is your case?
Lordship, he's terminated from her service because his date of birth was wrong in his school certificate. His date of birth was wrong in her school certificate, and subsequently he correct that, but that has not
What
been
is the
accepted.
comment? What is this about? Tell us which paragraph, what?
Paragraph 10, Lordship, I have it stated.
There are allegations made here against the petitioner.
my lord, there was an inquiry that was initiated and he had duly taken part in the inquiry. He is a contractual employee by nature. My lord. His nature of employment is as a contractual employment. Para 10 and 12, my lord, would show how he had taken part in the.
Where is the inquiry report?
My lord, may peruse para 10 and 12 of this.
Where is the inquiry report? You say there is an inquiry. That inquiry report is never furnished. You are not filing affidavit. These comments are there, but you are not explained why you have not filed an affidavit when the comments are sent to you as far back as 2023, 1 year.
1 year.
Why have you not filed affidavit? You are giving the comments to be seen by the court. For what purpose?
We had shortly received the comments from the counsel who was representing the department earlier.
Who is the counsel representing?
Lord, before this, it was Senior Advocate M. Nath who was representing the Rural Mission Department. So we had not received it directly from the belated.
You filed your affidavit. We are granting you further time. It is
Obliged,
submitted by Mr. Hendick, learned standing counsel, that there was a change of counsel and the parawise comments which are placed before the court today and was issued by the State Mission Director, Assam State Rural Livelihood Mission. This is under PNRD.
My lord, it's in the PNRD. PNRD is the
Was
nodal
issued
agency.
as far back as 3003/2023. However, the present set of councils have received this papers and relevant comments only very recently. He therefore prays before the court that 3 weeks further time be granted to file their affidavit.
Lordship, it did.
Stop. Accordingly, considering the submissions made, this court grants 3 weeks further time to file affidavit, failing which the writ petition may be disposed of on the basis of the materials available on record. Mr. So-and-so, your name please.
A. Ali, Lordship.
A.
A. Ali.
A. Ali appears for the petitioner. let the matter be listed on the 5th of April. 5th of April.
Obliged, Lord.
May I please, Your Lordship, my lord, in this case on 2011-2023, my lord, some time was taken.
Yes, government.
Lordship, we have received some instruction, Lordship, and it says only that the petitioner worked from 1972 to 1985. But we need some detailed instruction for filing an affidavit, Lordship. Lordship may kindly grant some more time to file the affidavit, Lordship.
MSA Talukdar, counsel for the government, prays for further time to complete her instructions. Mr. Chauhan appears for the petitioner. Prayer made by the petitioner, respondent is allowed placed after 3 weeks.
That may please, my lord.
But April.
Obliged.
Deeply obliged, Lordship.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship, the matter for pensionary benefit. The last of the Lordship, it was asked to produce the status of the proposal of the pension.
Yes.
In fact, Lordship, I have one instruction dated 5/2/2023 from Administrative Reform Training Pension. What has been stated here, Lordship, however, in the instant case, RSP has found out that the incumbent was voluntarily retired from service 31/7/1999, having qualifying service of 17 years, 8 months, 26 days, and non-qualifying service of 5 years, 22 days, leave without pay during the voluntary retirement service period. Therefore, the department, by this endorsement dated 7/2/2024, has advised Home Department to move the RTP and PG department after obtaining the views from Finance Department, Personal and Judicial on the matter, since in the absence of regularization of unauthorized absence period. Okay. With effect from 7/19/1994 to 38/7/1999, he had not completed prerequisite 20 years of completed service as per Financial Department's OM so dated 1984. Lordship. It is the thing, Lordship. Meaning, Lordship, there has to be, Lordship, a minimum. He has to, Lordship, he has to provide service for at least the minimum years of his 20 years, Lordship, which he has not been complied. And and another instruction from IG, Lordship, it also states the same. The information was received from Joint
You
Secretary.
tell us what you want to do. What you understand the instructions and apprise the court.
Actually, Lordship, he has to satisfy the court that he has completed 20 years of service, continuous service, Lordship, without deducting the absence period, Lordship.
No, absence period is as per, if it is as per rule, why should it not be counted?
As per rule, Lordship, it has not been set aside. This absence period is already there, Lordship. But as per the OM, Lordship, of 1984, he has not completed the 20 years. First, I'll do one thing, Lordship. We have not filed our affidavit, although we have received so many favors from it. Let us file our affidavit. Let it come to the record of the court. And after that, Lordship, anything.
Heard counsels for the parties, Mr. CKS Borua, learned counsel, if the government has it, is permitted 3 weeks' time to file the affidavit on behalf of the government. Accordingly, matter be listed after 3 weeks. Fixing a date, 5th of April. 5th of April. 5th of April.
My lord, I am finding the, my lord, affidavit in reply, my lord, today, my lord. In fact, my lord, I tried.
Mr. J.C. Bora, learned counsel, submits that he'll file the affidavit in reply today. MS so-and-so appears on behalf of respondent 3.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. Matter be listed after 2 weeks.
2 weeks. May I pray for a fixed date because it's
You first file it.
Lordship. I am filing. In fact, I tried to file it in the morning itself, but Mr.
So you
Noti-
file it, then you make a mention for listing.
Lordship.
Mr. Mehdi appears for accountant. Accountant General,
Union of India.
Union of India.
Deeply obliged.
Yes.
May it please your lordship.
Yes, Mr.
Therefore, my lord, petitioner reinstated, my lord, and my lord, he was also passed an order, my lord. I the authority concluded the departmental proceeding by giving 10%, my lord, pension reduction from the pension, my lord. Now, my lord, only my lord, two pair before lordship we consider, my lord. That my lord, my seal cover may be open, my lord, promotion may be open, my lord, if my promotion
That is on a different footing. Have you prayed for all this?
yes,
Huh?
my lord.
Seal cover.
That seal cover may be open, my lord, and if there is any in zone of consideration, then they may be consider, my lord. That is my prayer, my lord.
Lordship, we need some time, Lordship.
Huh?
The instruction is still awaited.
No instructions are required. No, so what is your prayer today?
Prayer, my lord. Other prayer is gone, my lord. Only, my lord, they given only 75, okay, 50%, 75% subsidy allowance not paid, my lord.
Not paid.
Not paid. And D, my lord. Sorry, E, my lord, paragraph E, my lord, pair portion page 21 E, mandamus shall not be directing state respondent to consider the case of the petitioner for promotion of post of junior so and so, opening the seal cover, my lord, on 25/4/2020 and restored. So, my lord, my pair is if my seal cover may be appointed, my lord, and if my promotion is, my lord.
You are not, here you are not challenging the disciplinary proceedings.
No, till now not proceeding is going to proceed, my lord.
Now, what is the norms in view of the there is some penalty imposed on you.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, unless you serve out the penalty, unless it is 10% is recovered,
Ma'am.
whether you'll be considered assuming there is some favorable remarks in the seal cover.
My lord. Department,
Whether under the
but
rules.
regarding promotion is concerned, my lord, before issuing the, my lord, there is a
I heard learned counsel for the parties, this petitioner is he's treasury officer.
My lord.
Is serving as treasury officer in Biswanath Treasury. Stop. During his service, the petitioner, there was some allegations were made against the petitioner and an FIR was lodged before the officer in charge, Biswanath Chareli Police Station. On the charges of excess drawal of GPF. Stop. The in view of the allegations made against the petitioner, he was suspended. He was placed under suspension by notification dated 17/2/2023. Charge sheet in the matter was filed on 12/4/2023. However, the requirement of continuation of suspension of the petitioner was not reviewed, and therefore the petitioner was aggrieved and has approached this court. So the further prayer is that his subsistence allowances have not been released. Stop. The petitioner had put to challenge the suspension order. We're praying for setting aside of the same. Stop. A further prayer is also made that while he was in suspension, his case was put up for promotion, but the same was put in seal cover.
Man.
And upon setting aside of the suspension order, the authorities may be directed to open the seal cover and pass necessary orders, restoring the seniority of the petitioner. Stop. Notice in the matter was issued on,
My lord, may I please your lordship?
yes,
My lord, I beg apology, my lord, I was up in my lord. The authorities have already passed the final order, my lord. Lordship may kindly peruse it, my lord.
what order?
Order of penalty, my lord.
It is recorded.
Well recorded.
Notice was never issued.
Notice was issued.
Okay, notice was issued in the matter on 29/1/2024.
Perhaps, my lord, the petition has
On
now
the
become
date when
infractuous.
the notice was issued, it was recorded that the authorities has passed a final order uh, imposing a penalty to withhold 10% of the pensionary benefits. Stop. Copy of this order, dated, copy of the order issued by the departmental authority is dated 17/2/2024 is placed before the court today. Stop. Under such circumstances, sorry, are you right? In the said order, on perusal of the said order, it is seen that the suspension period of the petitioner will be treated as on duty for pension purpose.
Yes, my lord.
And he will not be entitled to any salary for the period under suspension except for subsistence allowance. Stop. In view of this order being passed, the prayers made in the writ petition largely has become infructuous.
Hello.
Stop. The disciplinary, the order dated 17/2/2024 is not put to challenge in the present proceedings. Stop. However, there are two prayers made in the writ petition, which the petitioner claims have not been redressed. Stop. Petitioner submits that his subsistence allowance due during the during the period of suspension was not released. Stop. Further, it is submitted that since the disciplinary proceedings have culminated, his case should be taken out of the seal cover and considered and appropriate orders be passed thereon. Stop. Fair. Having heard the learned counsels for the parties and upon careful perusal of the writ petition, as also the order dated 17/2/2024, passed by the departmental authority imposing penalty on the petitioner. Stop. We find that the prayers made for interference of the suspension order has become infructuous as on date. However, if any subsistence allowance is left to be paid or not paid to the petitioner, then the same shall be forthwith released to the petitioner as per procedure of law. Stop. Further, since the department has already imposed penalty pursuant to the departmental proceedings initiated by the order dated 17/2/2024, the prayer of the writ petitioner in respect of considering his case by taking it out of seal cover can also be directed, can also be proceeded with by the respondent authorities. Stop. The respondent authorities will proceed to take out the case of the petitioner stated to have been kept under seal cover during the period of his suspension as well as the departmental proceeding, and thereupon pass appropriate orders as per procedure, as per provision of law. With the above observation, the writ petition stands disposed of. It is made clear that no observation has been made by the court on the order dated 17/2/2024 imposing penalty on the writ petition in the present proceedings.
Liberty
No liberty is necessary.
I'm going to
It's a
tell-
fresh cause of action, no
My
liberty is
friend,
necessary. Therefore, we added that line.
my lord.
And so, blushing.
Mr.
Notional
Corpusary,
benefit.
MSc Talukder, প্রতি respondents.
My lord, this, if the seal cover is considered from zone of consideration, notional benefit may be given.
Then promotion,
Cause of action, how?
then you'll ask for your pension.
That's not here.
Then if you apply for voluntary retirement, that also may be considered.
No, no, already retired, my lord.
These are new causes of action.
My lord. Oh, yes, man, I'm good.
Next time, my lord, he will come up with a bigger repetition, my.
Yes, definitely. But,
Your client has been not given a heavy penalty, only 10%.
Yes.
You may complete your instructions.
without any minor loss in the government exchequer, my lord. Already returned the money, my lord. So, my
Oh,
lord,
you-
that is
you-
the huge, I think, but I'm going to challenge.
There should be no losses to the council also.
I'm obliged.
Much obliged.
Yes.
Lordship, in this matter, we are about to receive instruction, Lordship.
Lordship, on last three occasions,
Last
They
few
have-
occasion, Lordship, that may be, but they have not served us the extra copies. That means the petitioner council served the copies on January 8th. Thereafter, we have taken steps, Lordship.
Lordship kindly see order dated 21/12/2023. What instruction they will take, Lordship? Lordship kindly see the order. Law regarding law point, Lordship, they cannot take any instruction. Only on the facts they can take the instruction. Lordship kindly see the order dated 21/12/2023. If suspension is not reviewed within 90 days, that is known as in eye of law. That is the law settled by the Supreme Court and this court.
You are challenging the departmental proceedings.
Yes.
I have challenged Lordship.
Being proceeded on the same charges as in the criminal matter.
Lordship.
So
My prayer is, Lordship, the Lordship has recorded my submission that the suspension has been made. Lordship will find at page 30. Page 30 is the initial suspension order on 30 May 2023.
when was the show cause issued?
So far, Lordship will find at page 31.
When were you suspended?
Lordship, suspension order at page 30, Lordship.
30. Okay. Show cause at?
Show cause at page 31.
It is within 3 months.
Within 3 months, show cause has been given. But the suspension should be continued for 90 days. Thereafter, suspension should be reviewed.
Suspension as per the law, if within 90 days no show cause is issued,
No,
then it has to be reviewed.
That is Lordship, regarding suspension. Show cause notice is issued within 90 days. Then Lordship, suspension may continue. But after 90 days, as a Bajaj Chaudhary also after 90 days, if suspension is to be continued after 90 days, it should be reviewed within 90 days. And Lordship will find page 42. The suspension order has been extended. Page 42.
Are you receiving your subsistence allowance?
Lordship.
Department, what is the stage of the departmental proceedings?
Departmental proceeding, they have issued show cause notice, inquiry officer appointed. I have appeared before the inquiry officer. And Lordship, they started doing the witnesses.
Your primary challenge is to the proceeding itself.
Lordship, proceeding itself. But I have two prayer in this case, Lordship. Lordship has already recorded my prayer. I have prayed, Lordship, the disciplinary proceeding and criminal proceeding should not be continued.
Then, therefore, we need their affidavit. Let them, you file your affidavit.
Yes, Lordship,
These
we are
issues.
filing. Because on last occasion, the department has asked for 4 weeks time, Lordship.
And that is why
They
Lordship
have
has released this matter today, Lordship. And Lordship, I am relying the judgment of the Supreme Court, where Supreme Court has stated that departmental
No,
proceeding-
without the affidavit, we are not disposing the matter. Let them get their affidavit, we'll give them an opportunity. And
on last three occasions, Lordship has given them time, Lordship.
Maybe.
Not last 3 occasion, Lordship. It was given on 12/1, Lordship. Before that, it was not.
We'll hear the matter. See, the principle of law that you're urging is not automatic. It can be, it's not an open and shut case for all cases that it has not been done, therefore it has to be done. Even in Ajay Chaudhary,
Yes.
in view of the show cause notice
Show cause
issue,
notice,
it
yes,
was not
Lordship.
interfered with, although the principles were laid.
Lordship, may
So
I please-
therefore, we have to examine on what circumstances it was extended, what has been done, what is the state. But your primary ground is that you're relying on Paul Anthony.
Paul
Principle,
Anthony and Lordship, the judgment passed subsequently by the Honorable Supreme Court, and Lordship, the manual of department proceeding as well as the first
so
manual of
let them get their affidavit on record, because this will require an extensive hearing. We'll give them how much time do you require, madam?
Lordship, at least 2 weeks time is required.
No, don't make it at least.
No,
Give
Lord.
us a specific date
Because
and file it,
because
because
till
council
date I
is
have not
pressing for an
received
early hearing.
instruction, Lordship. I have checked in my email, Lordship. I have not received. That's why I'm praying for 2 weeks. Because today again I shall
Or if
communicate with them.
they're not, if it is not available, you
Yes.
call for the record.
Yes, Lordship. Okay.
You call for the records if required.
earlier occasion.
You're working as what? Constable?
Inspector.
Inspector.
Lordship, case is like this, Lordship. Lordship can realize from the actual facts. I have been, Lordship, I have seized from one person who is manufacturing urea superphosphate at Borpeta Road. Huge quantity of superphosphate and urea were seized by the petitioner. Thereafter, Lordship, they have made a allegations, and I am a Lordship, the President awardee. Lordship, thereafter, they have made a false allegation against me for sending the CD. I have demanded ₹5 lakhs. Is it believable, Lordship? If
We don't know. We don't know. One would not like to believe.
Lordship,
but if an allegation is there, then
allegation is there.
yes.
Lordship will kindly see these are the Lordship.
Is it a case of trap? Is it a trap case?
Trap case. Money has not been recovered from me, Lordship. Money was kept in my table, and thereafter, Lordship, I have been arrested. Lordship will kindly see these are manufactured in Borpeta Road. Urea manufacturing.
They are not looking into this.
Lordship, no, understand, Lordship. Only I want to show Lordship bona fide what they have taken. Allegation was that I have demanded ₹5 lakhs for sending the CD to the court.
Yes, madam. You
Lordship.
need to file your affidavit.
Yes, Lordship will be filing within 2 weeks, Lordship.
Okay. MS M. Bhattacharya, learned additional senior government advocate, submits that the affidavit on behalf of the respondents is required to be filed. She prays for further time. She prays for 2 weeks' time. Mr. Goswami, S.K. Goswami, learned counsel, appears for the petitioner and submits that the allegations are all concocted and completely false, and therefore the matter needs an urgent hearing, as the petitioner has been in suspension since 2023. Matter be listed on to 21st
Lordship.
21st August, March.
Lordship may record, Lordship, my submission will be Lordship. Earlier occasion, another standing counsel was appeared. They have same submission has been made. So Lordship will consider the, if that is not filed, Lordship.
If the affidavit is not filed as prayed for, court may proceed to hear the matter on the materials available in case report.
Published.
Released on 21st. Yes, Mr. Borvia.
My lord, petitioner before your lordship was suspended on 19/8/2023, and thereafter, my lord, his suspension order was not extended, my lord. within statutory period of 3 months. Therefore, petitioner is, my lord, suffer from mental agony, my lord, without work, my lord. Because without work, my lord, he is facing very difficulties in his daily life, my lord.
He's
So he-
sitting comfortably at home, earning, what is it, subsistence allowance.
My lord, he is, my lord, habitual, my lord, worker in the department, my lord. So without work, my lord, he is suffering mental agony, my lord, and pain, my lord. And he will be, my lord.
Yes,
going
yes,
to be
yes. You have filed your
depressed.
affidavit.
My lord, as far as the mental agony part is concerned, my lord, the commissioner had passed a suspension order. He had appealed.
Do you want
against-
to file your reply or not?
Look, this can be disposed of, my lord. The facts are very clear, as well as the law is also very clear in this case, my lord, at present. So, my lord, he had filed his appeal against the same authority who had passed the suspension order. His appeal was before the commissioner at page 11. Suspension order is at page 10. He appealed before the commissioner at page 11. Thereafter, when the commissioner did not pass any order, he filed a writ petition. That's the first round of litigation. The order that was passed was that he ought to approach the appropriate appellate authority, which in this case is the principal secretary. He appealed before the principal secretary. In the meantime, show cause notice was issued to him. He filed his reply. So that is parallelly going on. But right now, as
No
on date,
orders
my
have
lord,
been passed by the principal secretary.
my lord, they're in seize of the matter right now. So my lord may give them direction to dispose of the appeal within a specified period of time. Because right now his suspension order is the secretary has seized the matter.
Appeal, my lord,
And
page
appeal is at
21.
page 21, my lord. In the meantime, show cause and reply has
Actually, my
already
lord,
been filed.
his employer, my lord, is, my lord, commissioner, my lord. Am I right? Am I right?
What?
Commissioner.
No.
Actually, this.
There is you approached the court earlier.
Yes, my lord.
There is a direction that it has to be principal commissioner.
Yes, my lord. Actually, my lord, that should ought to have been, my lord, director. He is the
So
employer.
if it is ought to have been, then you should have filed a review of this
I
order.
may be allowed to, my lord, with my this submission, my lord, I may submit this appeal before the, my lord, commissioner. Now it is called commissioner.
Why are you not realizing?
Well, it is not clear with the facts. At page
Don't
21.
jumble up everything,
No, I am-
Mr. Counsel.
This honorable court directed to give to this authority. Therefore, I have submitted. But actually, my lord,
So you get a review of this order.
my lord, in this case, my lord, your lordship may be.
No,
pleased.
why? There is a specific direction. Before whom you are supposed to submit? Who is the appellate authority?
Appellate authority, my lord, director, my lord.
Huh? To us on what
Appellate-
basis?
sorry, my lord, appellate authority is, my lord, government, it is right, my lord. But suspended, my lord, suspended.
I have not understood anything what you are submitting. You are here challenging your suspension order. You have preferred an appeal against that
Yes, my
suspension.
lord. Yes, my lord.
Before whom?
My lord, this is the principal secretary, my lord. He is the
Principal
appellate authority, my lord.
Then? Now what is your submission?
Submission, my lord, it may be directly also done by the director, my lord, because it is within 3 months, my lord, it was not reviewed, my lord. This is,
Your appeal is pending before the principal secretary,
my lord.
filed by you.
My lord.
Then what will happen to that appeal?
My lord, that may be disposed of, my lord, and my lord, my submission may be that with it is not reviewed, my lord, and as per the judgment of the.
We may consider imposing cost because you are availing two benefits at the same forum without bringing it to the notice of the court.
No, my lord, I have stated everything, my lord.
You may have stated, but you are submitting.
But within time, my lord, it is not disposed of, my lord.
We'll direct that.
Yes, my lord.
We'll direct that.
Yes, my lord. Therefore, my lord, I am praying, my lord, independent of this appeal, my lord, that as per the judgment of this honorable court and my lord, honorable Supreme Court, my lord.
We are not deciding that issue here. In view of you having taken recourse to the statutory remedy available to you.
Yes, my lord.
And that matter is still pending.
My lord. My lord, it was lordship kindly will look page 20, my lord.
My lord has understood the matter.
No,
My lord
this
is
is
trying
why-
to take two benefits at the same time.
No,
Let
why
the-
I have
Let
approached,
the
my lord.
appellate authority decide the
Appellate
matter.
authority, my lord, within, my lord, missed their chance, my lord. Therefore, my lord, it 1 month time given, my lord, page 20, my lord. Therefore, I approached before your lordship.
You file contempt? Why have you not filed contempt?
My lord, because my lord, within this time, my lord, another my lord, cause of action is also there, my lord.
What is that?
Within my lord 3 months, my lord. I approached earlier, my lord, and within 3 months, my lord, they have not reviewed the order, my lord.
You urge everything before the authority is concerned. You have already filed that. You withdraw and file a contempt. Who's holding you? Who's stopping you? File a contempt.
My lord, apart from this contempt, my lord, another subsequent cause of action is that, my lord, that within 3 months, my lord, it is not reviewed, my lord.
That will depend on what orders
My
come.
lord, lordship kindly have a look. This is the suspension order, my lord, page 19/8/2023, my lord. And this order was passed, my lord, 16/10/2023, my lord. And I have filed this petition and after 3 months, my lord, that it is not reviewed, my lord. It is another ground, my lord. Appeal against the suspension, one ground, my lord. And my lord, this petition for my lord not reviewing the suspension order within 3 months, my lord. And
Heard
this-
learned counsel for the parties, this writ petition is filed by the petitioner putting to challenge the suspension order dated 19/8/2023, passed by the Commissioner, Panchayat and Rural Development, whereby the petitioner who was working as what?
My lord is accountant, my lord.
Accountant of Kaline Development Block Kachar was placed under suspension. Pursuant to the suspension, the petitioner had filed a representation before the Commissioner on Panchayat and Rural Development seeking withdrawal of the suspension order. That having not been disposed of, the petitioner approached this court by filing WPC 5667 of 2023. Stop. This writ petition was disposed of by order dated 16/10/2023 passed by coordinate bench. By the said order, the petitioner was directed to file an appeal against his suspension order before the Secretary PNRD within 1 week from date of the order. And thereafter the Secretary PNRD on receipt of the appeal shall consider and dispose of the same within a period of 1 month from the date of receipt of the appeal. Stop. Pursuant to the order, the petitioner filed an appeal before the Principal Secretary / Secretary, Panchayat and Rural Development by his appeal number 2010/2023. Stop. The appeal was received on
11, my lord.
14/11. You were directed to file within 1 week
My lord,
from 16/10, 1 week from the date of the order, was received on 14/11/2023.
my lord.
The direction may be otherwise given to the principal secretary to dispose it within a stipulated fixed period of time, as my lord directs. Some more time may be given to the principal secretary.
However, the said appeal, however, it is stated that the said appeal has remained pending and no orders have been passed on the said appeal, nor has his suspension been recalled. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the present writ petition is filed seeking a direction to the respondent authorities, praying for setting aside of the suspension order on the ground that there was no order of review reviewing, there was no order reviewing the suspension passed. There was no order uh, reviewing the continuation of the suspension of the petitioner, which was carried out by the competent authorities within a period of 3 months from the date of the issuance of the order of suspension, as is required under law. Stop. He therefore submits that his prayer for interference with the suspension be entertained and the writ petition be allowed. He has placed reliance on the judgment of the apex court rendered in Ajay Kumar Chaudhary. Stop. Para Mr. P. Hendick, Learned Standing Counsel, PNRD submits that he has no instructions as on date with regard to the disposal of the appeal.
However, my lord may note that a show cause notice has already been issued to him within that stipulated period of 3 months.
He further submits that the suspension was carried out. The suspension was issued on 19/8/2023, and a show cause notice was issued to the petitioner on 14/10/2023. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that since the show cause notice was issued to the petitioner within the period of 3 months from the date of order of suspension, no further review is called for.
My lord, even then, my lord,
Stop. Petitioner has also petitioner has also relied upon a judgment of the coordinate bench dated 29/9/2021, passed in WPC 3700 of 2020. Learned counsels for the parties have been heard. Pleadings on record. Writ petition along with the additional affidavit filed by the petitioner has been carefully perused. Stop. The writ petitioner has approached this court praying for interference of the suspension order. The earlier writ petition was filed and the same was disposed of on 16/10/2023. Prior to the said disposal, from the pleadings available on record, it is seen that the show cause notice dated 14/10/2023 was shown, was served. Stop. This fact has also not been pleaded in the writ petition which was initially filed. However, by way of an additional affidavit, the show cause notice served on the petitioner was brought on record. A perusal of the additional affidavit does not reflect that there is an averment which reflects the date on which the show cause notice was served. Stop. On the contrary, on 21/10/2023, the petitioner submitted his detailed reply to the show cause notice. Stop. It is also not disputed that presently the appeal as directed to be filed by the court earlier is presently pending before the Principal Secretary of the PNRD department. This appeal has been filed in pursuance of the directions of the court dated so-and-so, passed in WPC so-and-so, on a writ petition filed with the petitioner. It is evident that the petitioner has proceeded to avail of the statutory remedy available to him under the Disciplinary and Appeal Rules 1964. Accordingly, at this stage, we do not find it necessary to invoke our writ jurisdiction to pass any order on the correctness of the suspension order issued. dated so and so. However, we consider it appropriate to direct the respondent authorities, namely the principal secretary, PNR the department, namely the respondent number 1, to expeditiously dispose of the representation stated to have been filed and pending before the authorities by this representation dated so and so. The representation be disposed of within a period of
3 months at least.
3 months,
2 months.
My lord,
As my lord directed.
30 days.
That, my lord.
30 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order.
But the principal secretary is overburdened.
it is filed by a
File
long
an
back,
affidavit and say so.
long back, my lord.
Since the order passed by the coordinate bench has already directed the principal secretary, directed the petitioner to file an appeal before the principal secretary, and pursuant to which the appeal has been filed. It is directed that the appeal file be disposed of as directed within the time frames specified. Uh, how do you dispose it of? Personal hearing.
My lord, considering the fact that he's a personal hearing, my lord. Oh, he's a
Relevant records as may
accountant
be
is
found,
government service. Yes.
relevant records as may be found necessary to the for disposal of the appeal filed with the petitioner may also be called for and relied upon by the respondent authorities. Writ petition accordingly disposed of in terms of the above. No order is proposed. Right.
Diploma.
My lord, I'm sorry, my lord, I was on late in another court, my lord. My lord, I take the instructions on this issue, my lord. My instruction is that, my lord, the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, my lord, is the authority who granted this, and
You are supposed to tell us whether this scheme is still going on or not.
still it's not there. Scheme is already over. The only payment part is remaining. And the authorities, my lord, Ministry of Science and Technology, Department of Biotechnology, Government of India, CGO Complex, New Delhi. This is the final authority who can, my lord, make the payment. Who have to make the payment, my lord. And
What is the role of UGC then? Who's for the central government? Any council for central government? You're there?
And if your lordship can see at page 18, they have also written to the Ministry of Science and Technology only for releasing of the area payment. Page 18, Annex 1, Annex I.
Mr. CKS Borwal and CGC will obtain required instructions with regard to the claims of the writ petitioner for release of his salary,
Remuneration, let's say.
fixed salary or / remuneration for 24 months with effect from April 2012 to March 2014, which has not been paid for his services rendered under the C disorder, molecular characterization so and so scheme project, which was undertaken by whom? It was undertaken by whom?
My lord, you may see at page 18, my lord.
By the respondent number 3, Assam University, Silchar. Who has undertaken?
Lordship, it was a it was a sponsored project.
You worked under which scheme? Where?
Assam University, Lordship.
It was undertaken by the
Assam
Department of Biotechnology, Assam University, Silchar. In order to enable Mr. CKS Borwa to obtain the required instructions, an extra copy of the writ petition shall be furnished within a period of 2 working days. Let the matter be listed again on 18th,
18th of March.
18th of March.
My name may be shown the cause.
Mr. CKSB, the name of Mr. CKS Borua should be reflected as CGC for the respondents.
Happy Lordship. Already, my lord, 28 dates have been granted to the respondents' lordship for compliance of this order of this lordship.
Yes, the nurses,
Yes, my lord, the female attendant.
female attendant. What has happened now?
One of the health has finally, my lord, mooted the proposal and it has been submitted to the finance yesterday. What I pray, my lord, finance is also party hearing. Shortly will take up on Friday. Let me have a written instruction from the authorities, my lord. Oral will be difficult, my lord. So how many times?
As Mr.
Friday,
B.
only
B.
Thursday.
Gogoi, learned standing council, you are for the health now.
Yes, I'm appearing for health.
Appearing for the health department submits that the proposal, 13 financial proposals
Right.
have been sent to the finance department for concurrence. And as soon as the concurrence is available, is received,
Monday, no?
the health and family welfare department will issue the financial sanction for payment. Stop. Mr. A. Choliha, learned standing council finance, praise for
Lordship, on 11th of March, my lord, 1 week. 8 is a holiday still.
submits that the matter be listed on 11th of March. By which date the necessary information will be furnished before the court. Mr. M.H. Ahmed appears for the declaration. Are you sure on 11th you can get it?
Well, Lordship, I
No, written instruction, my lord, so how many days they will take to consider? Please let it be on record, otherwise orally they will say, my lord, then nothing comes.
My lord, this is the, my lord, submissions, my lord, for last, my lord, 5 years, lordship.
All right, 11th. Let us see on 11th. Mr. A. Das for
Respondent number 2 in item 32.
respondent number
2.
2
In item 32.
in item 32.
Of like.
Will be the lordship. Lordship, in the last occasion, lordship directed me to ascertain new address of the respondent lordship, but lordship, on the last occasion, lordship directed me to ascertain new address, lordship, but lordship, I could not ascertain the new address, lordship. You may wait for.
What is to be done, madam?
Lordship, they'll take fresh steps because I've gone through the order sheet, my
First
lord.
step, they say the order address is not correct.
Yes, lord.
Yes, yes, my
Then
lord.
what is the alternative mode?
Alternative mode, paper publication divided.
All lordship will go for paper publication.
You carry out service, have we directed it through the OC?
OC, my dear,
Okay, lordship. I think
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the respondent number 2's correct address is not known to the petitioner. Stop. Sorry, to the petitioner. Stop. Accordingly, the court deems it appropriate to direct the petitioner to take steps through the concerned OC of the police station within whose jurisdiction the petitioner respondent number 2 is stated to be residing, namely OC Tinsukia.
I don't have the response.
yes,
Which is this?
okay, lordship.
Where is there an FIR? Was there an FIR file?
Tinsukia PS, Tinsukia, my lord.
Tinsukia.
Yes.
Do you say Hodor or something? No.
Tinsukia PS case number so and so is written here.
Yes.
Tinsukia. Yes. Tinsukia PS. Stop. An affidavit of compliance along with necessary endorsements may be filed after taking few steps as directed. MSP Bhuyal and a senior counsel appears for the state.
It's APP Assam, my lord.
As APP Assam.
Not only
Please,
Retiral or
after
possibility
4
to-
weeks.
Yes.
After
apply.
4 weeks.
Interim orders.
Interim orders passed earlier will continue.
Please, your lordship, I'll just call my senior. I'll just call my senior. He's on legs.
Lordship, he has already approached earlier before single judge and honorable division bench of Lordship.
For the same issue.
Same issue. And
All the cases now have been dismissed.
dismiss Lordship. Last occasion, Lordship, while division bench sought for instruction from BTC, as he has prayed that his children has school exam. So 3 months more they want to stay there. We therefore allow him to stay 3 months, Lordship. And Lordship on yesterday there has been 3 months has been expired and already transfer has been effected, Lordship. Early period the order, Lordship. Already a reliever has relieved, Lordship, and he also relieved from that area, Lordship. No, moite order kita. And division bench order is his consent order.
Okay, be available at 2. Let us see if he comes.
Lordship.
At 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
At 2 p.m. There will be a judgment at 2 p.m. After that, take up this matter immediately.
Deeply.
We have held that non-supply of inquiry report is fatal because it's a mandate of the provisions of the rules as well as by the judgments of the apex court. So we have interfered with the order of dismissal. And department is granted a liberty to carry on the proceedings after serving a copy of the inquiry report. And whatever be the result, if you are aggrieved, you are entitled to file appeal before the appellate authority. Writ petition disposed of in terms of the above. This will be digitally signed, thereafter it will be applicable. Disposed. Yes. apparently you had been before the appellate court.
Yes, sir.
So appellate court has granted you time, that time has
Time
expired.
up to 29, earlier it was granted 29/4/24.
Hmm.
But later on it has been modified. Lordship may kindly see page 46.
Yes,
It is modified,
as 29(2).
49, yes, page, so 46.
Ah,
46 kindly see. There shall now be read as, earlier it was 29/4/24.
hmm.
Now it is 29/2/24. That means yesterday the date has passed.
Hmm.
Now, Lordship, we are mainly on the ground of two office memorandum.
Wait. What was the original order of the division bench?
Original order of the division bench, Lordship, may kindly
What was the
see
finding? Page
49.
43.
Property portion 43.
43. So come to page paragraph 15.
14, Lordship, also.
14 and 15.
Yes. At this stage, Mr. D. Das, learned senior counsel on instruction read before the court to allow the appellant to remain and serve at Business Revenue Circle for a further period of 3 months only. Mr. S. Bora learned.
This is an order on concession. You have conceded, and accordingly, writ appeal was disposed of. So how can you now come and challenge this order?
Now, my lord, my submission is this, my lord. Routine exercise of transfer is normally.
You have already argued whatever you wanted to argue before the single bench.
No,
Then it was followed by an appeal. Appeal was disposed of on your submission or on the submission of the counsel for the petitioner that allow me to be there for 3 months. Then subsequently it was modified to 29(2).
Yes.
29(2), when yesterday was 29(2). So the matter ends now. Now, how can you now re-agitate this matter?
Re-agitation, my lord, on the basis
Because it is already, your submissions were already heard and rejected by this coordinate bench.
This matter, this notification of the government, that was not argued, my lord. That for the answer, Lordship may kindly see page 49, my lord.
No, what was argued before the single bench?
It was not argued. That is it is a bona fide thing for the petitioner to get a favorable order, man. Kindly see page 49. Here, Lordship would say, exemption from the routine exercise of transfer.
Why did you not argue this matter? This is not a recent notification.
Yes. That was not annexed. I have no idea. That is true.
Constructive res judicata.
Yes.
You
It
know
was not
everything.
argued, nor it was annexed.
You know everything.
And but thing is, this, my lord,
This
father is
notification,
fully dependent upon me.
whatever it may be, but you conceded before the division bench and the matter was closed.
But these matters were not brought to the notice of.
These were not brought because you did not urge, knowing fully. This is not a case. Have you pleaded anywhere that this notification you were not aware of, or it has come subsequent to the orders of the division bench?
Yes, ma'am. That I have made.
Where?
That I am showing. And this is page 11, para 7.
Yeah, we have seen all that. Because
More particularly in view of.
para 7 is nothing. It is just the reference of the memorandum. That's all. Question is, why was this memorandum not brought before the single bench earlier, coordinate bench, or the division bench?
That was not brought.
Then,
that was why that I understand.
if you want, you were entitled to file a review. You withdraw this petition, go and file a review, or re-urge these points.
But time is running out.
What can be done,
There
sir? What can be done? You have submitted before the division bench that you are happy with 3 months. It is over now. On that submission, the appeal was closed. Otherwise, you could have carried on with the appeal on merits.
Well, another development, Lordship, kindly see page 53. So it is otherwise also, my transfer should not be given effect to, because kindly see, Office of the Sub-Registrar Civil Business. In view of the upcoming parliamentary election, 2024, the Model Code of Conduct Cell is hereby constituted. With the following officers and staff, the officers and staff are hereby directed to report for duty at election months as your civil office business on 15 to 24 at 10:30 am. So, my lord, I am, my name is.
We are
second
not,
number
we are
three.
not going to look into this unless we can only give you liberty to withdraw. And if you want to file a review, you may proceed accordingly. But if you want to urge on merit, we'll have to dismiss it. We are making it clear.
That's why not debating, yes, my lordship may kindly give us debate highlighting.
Provided you withdraw this.
Highlighting all this development.
We are not highlighting anything. We are not highlighting anything. Do not, you know, try to exploit the indulgences that we grant to council. See, you know what is what. You know what is what. You have submitted before the authority. You know the writ petition was going to be dismissed. In fact, it was dismissed, except for the concession granted above.
Only that part, lordship,
Then how can this be another new cause of action now?
May I pray that I may be allowed to do with liberty to file review petition?
Yes.
But of course, till such petition is filed.
No. Review, there can be no stay. It is for the court concerned to grant a stay. That stay can always be granted if the court is of the view that yes, this particular notification was not taken into account. Court can always grant a stay.
Then lordship, let it come on Monday. Let me take an instruction.
List on Monday, as prayed for by the learned counsel for the petition. Mr. Hendek appears for
Respondent number 1, lordship.
1, Mr. CKS Burwa for
5 and 6.
5 and 6. List accordingly.